Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, October 21st, 2013. How you fucking doing? Why is there such an echo in here? Hey! I'm in a hotel room. A sparsely furnished hotel room here. That's why it's echoing a little bit. It'll good. You know what? This will help my awful singing. You know? Oh, you know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. How are you? How was your weekend? As you can tell, I'm a little banged up. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. You know what? I've been in the fog. Last 10 days, I was kidding who? Last like 10 weeks. I've been on the road. I've been working my ass off, and Daddy's been taking his medicine every night. And you know what? I'm in a fog. I need to turn over a new leaf here. I got to become like that dude. Remember those grape nut commercials where he'd be outside in his fucking bathrobe, one leg up on the fucking wooden seat, a couple of squirrels running around in the background, some birds tweeting, and he's just eating his grape nuts, all clear-headed. Right? That's who I need to be. All right? I got to quit. I sound like shit. Getting over a cold. I'm a mess this week, everybody. You know what? This should make you feel better about yourself. Hey, at least I didn't fucking behave the way Bill Bandwagon did this weekend. You guys been following me on Twitter? That's my new character, Bill Bandwagon. I was joking on Twitter that the Boston Red Sox signed the first free agent fan to a 3-week contract, Bill Bandwagon, and that is me, and I am him. Bill Bandwagon does what Bill Bandwagon do. I actually went over to the Red Sox Pro Shop. I'm here in Boston, and I went over to it, whenever the fuck we were playing Detroit this past week, and I walked into the Pro Shop, and I got sick to my stomach. How weird is that? Because I bought so much Red Sox shit right up during the whole height of that Curse of the Babe shit, trying to end that fucking 86-year drought. I have more Red Sox shit than I don't think I'll ever have to buy anymore. I mean, if they win the championship, I'm definitely going to buy a hat. I like getting the World Series patch, but that's about it. Maybe a shot glass or something like that. But as far as jerseys, dude, I still in the back of my closet, I have Derek Lowe T-shirt, Manny Ramirez jersey, Noma fucking jersey. Somebody got me a jersey that was like the old school Red Sox one and just said Poppy on the front of it, like I'm ever going to fucking wear that, but I can't throw it out. So the last thing I fucking need to do is go into a store and get more of that shit that is going to become sentimental and then I can't throw it out. So I went by there again today to see if they had the World Series patches, and they don't. I guess they get them tomorrow. Some shit. I don't fucking know. So, anyways, congratulations to the Boston Red Sox. I can actually name a few now. Go around the infield a little bit. Was it Middlebrooks? Over to Drew. Over to Pedroia. And I don't know who plays first base. Is it Napoli? Or is he out in left field? I don't fucking know. Salty Amaka. And then there's those two Asian guys who were just fucking killing it. I can't remember the guy's name. It begins with a U, and he's fucking lights out. It's pathetic. It's so sad that I haven't watched this year. And I have to sit here like a housewife who's been doing needlepoint all year and acting like I get it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I've been here in Boston for the last 5 days, and I'm actually reading the sports page. And this is how fucking nuts this place is. Like, Dan Shaughnessy, 3 days in a row, wrote a positive article. It's incredible. But whatever. Let's just get down to brass tacks here. The Red Sox in the World Series. Unbelievable fucking series, and we had to win Game 6. I just said we. I know I did. I'm a fucking hypocrite. They had to win Game 6 because there's no way they were beating Verlander twice. So thank God they did. And thank God that guy hit that grand slam and he punched himself in the chest, right? Like that chick who sings the Titanic song, right? Oh, wait, that's Whitney Houston. What was the Titanic song? Ugh. That was just a song that made you hate women. You ever do that? You just really... I don't know if women, if you ever do... Is there a song that comes on that just makes you hate guys? Na, 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 na. Hey! A bunch of fucking meat-headed guys. A bunch of peanut shells around their feet. Sitting there screaming and yelling, right? Standing over there in the corner with their shit-stained drawers, drinking beers. Like, there has to be a fucking song like that. For me, the male version, it was whatever that Titanic song was, and that stupid meerkat that sang the fucking thing, and she'd punch herself in her little hollow chest. Oh, God. The fuck was her name? And then she'd married that landscaped fucking coke dealer / maybe did some porn at some point in his life. Directed it anyways. That Boogie Nights looking guy. He had one of those really fucking effeminate French names like Renee or Susan or some shit, right? Jack A, whatever the fuck his name was. Jesus, am I in a mood? Listen to me. Trashing that fucking... the female George St. Pierre of Canada, right? They're basically on the same level. One can choke you out. The other one chokes you up. There you go. Look at that. That was poetry right there. I'm summing up Canada, everybody. Oh, Jesus. Anyways, I found a cigar when I was here in Boston. I got to lay off that shit, dude. I swear to God, I look phenomenal for my age, but if I live another week the way I've been living the last 6 weeks, all right, I'm going to catch up to what Ron Howard looks like, and I'm going to go right by him. You know? And that's no disrespect to Ron. Okay, that guy's like in his 60s, isn't he? Or is he in his 50s? I don't fucking know. Whatever. This is the Monday Morning Podcast, everybody. The Boston Red Sox are in the World Series against the St. Louis Shitbirds. And Redbirds, sorry. Why would you start with them? They're very nice fans. Very nice fans out there in the home of Anheuser-Busch. And I got to tell you something right now. I cannot name one person on their team. This is the most baseball I've watched since I stopped watching in 2010. I don't know anybody on that fucking team. Who's pitching for you? John Tudor? What do you got over there? Huh? Did that guy who finally shaved his fucking head... No, wait, you traded him to the Angels. And then from what I've overheard, he's been shitting the bed out there. What the fuck is his name? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But, I'm going to watch. You know what's the hardest thing about trying to fucking watch the Red Sox and get all caught up? Is they all look alike with those fucking beards. There's like 3 of them. They're the exact same length and color beard. And then there's the backup catcher or whatever, but he's got the gray in it. I don't fucking know. I don't pretend to know. All right? But if you think I'm not going to be standing there on the Charles as the duck boats go by like I've been there all fucking year, you're sadly mistaken. Yes, you are. All right, let's get out of the whole sports thing. This is a story that intrigued me. Do you guys see? Don't you hate that fucking word? I saw it and I was intrigued. Like the whole world should be rejoicing that you're fucking fascinated. Just say it sparked your interest. You were intrigued. Ugh, what a self-serving fucking word that is. That's a deal breaker right there. If you're ever on a date and somebody uses that word on a first date, unless you're a fucking douche and you want to, maybe cancel out your douchiness, like 2 negatives make a positive, and maybe your baby will come out and be a good shit. I'm telling you right now, steer clear if anybody ever uses the word intrigued. As if their artsy fucking glasses didn't give themselves away to begin with the second that word comes out of their mouth. If you can't do the math on that, I can't fucking help you. Here's a story that just piqued my interest. Have you guys seen this shit about the Greenpeace 30? It's basically 28 Greenpeace guys, ladies, whatever the fuck you call them, Greenpeacers, and 2 journalists. For some stupid fucking reason, they just decide out of the fucking blue to go up into the Arctic Circle. All right? I gotta say this right. Basically what they did, they tried to board, more than a month ago, after Russian Coast Guard seized 28 Greenpeace activists and 2 journalists in the Arctic waters following their attempt to board a Russian oil rig. These guys had a meeting. These 28 people had a fucking meeting. And they were like, all right, here's the plan to help save the environment. Or at the very least, try to slow down the changing of the environment. Because there's always going to be an environment. Taking one from George Carlin there. There will always be an environment. It's just changing. So they don't like the direction that some of the other human beings, the effects they're having on us. So they decide that they're going to, try and stop these guys from drilling in this area that Greenpeace feels they shouldn't be drilling in. So they're sitting there in the war room drawing up these plans. All right? And I'm just picturing myself in this fucking meeting. Because I don't have a problem with Greenpeace. Looks like a very thrilling job. Sit there zigzagging in front of a fucking whaling ship. Wind in your hair. People from other lands shaking their fist at you. That sounds like a hell of a fight. That sounds way better than tying yourself to a tree. Going, come on, man. Not this one. It just seems like, it's a good time. So if I ever joined Greenpeace, I could see myself getting sucked into a position where I'm in that meeting. All right? So now you're in the fucking meeting. And somebody up there, who God knows who, man or a woman, is up there going, all right, so we're going to go up to the Arctic Circle. Right there, I'm like, all right, that's going to be fucking cold. What is it? It's October. The fucking planet's starting to tilt away from the sun up there. I don't know about this. Are we going up there on an icebreaker? That's my first concern. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And now we're going to go fuck with the Russians. Whoa. Right there, I'm looking around the room. Didn't you just say Russians? We're going to fuck with the Russians? My whole life as a childhood, those were the guys you didn't want to fuck with. You don't want to fuck with the Russians. This isn't like you're going to go over there and you're going to go mess with, I don't know, pick somebody. The Estonians? Who the fuck knows anything about Estonia? I don't. Estonia, what are they doing over there? Do they eat people? They don't eat people? Oh, fuck it. Let's go over and let's go mess with them. The second you say Russians, I'm like, wait a minute. What is this? And then they get to the fucking point, and then we're going to pull up to their oil rig. We're going to shoot some ropes up it, like we're in an action movie, and we're going to start climbing up the side of it, and we're going to board their oil rig. Right there, I'm out. I'm not fucking doing that shit. You out of your mind? We're going to get shot. Somebody is going to take a fucking meat cleaver right as we get up to the top. They're going to pour fucking oil on us. So anyways, these fucking jerk-offs get on this goddamn boat, and then 2 journalists go with them to cover it. And they go out there, and exactly what you would have thought would happen, happened, plus fucking like Russian Navy SEAL looking guys with these fucking awesome guns pointed at these people. They arrested all of them. They took their boat and the 2 journalists. The Greenpeace guys are saying that the fucking boat was in international waters. Gives a fuck. You're at the top of the planet. There's no street signs. What are you looking at? Your little fucking watch? Oh, we're on this longitude and this latitude. Nobody gives a fuck. You just tried to board our oil rig. All bets are off. So anyways, they all got arrested and they're being charged with piracy and they're beside themselves. They're just saying, the Russians just don't seem to understand. And it's like, no. You don't understand. You fucking morons. You don't do shit like that. My neighbor was planting some ugly bushes in his yard and I wanted to protest. I wouldn't try to fucking rappel into his living room. And then when they arrest me for fucking breaking and entering, I wouldn't be all playing the victim, being like, dude, what are you talking about? I was protesting your shrubs. You just don't seem to have the same sense of humor about this that I do. So, so I don't know. Like everybody's feeling like talking about this like they're the victims. It says the organizer The organization's UK executive director has worked every weekend since the incident in the Pecora Sea I hope I said that right, the Pecora Sea, while leading efforts to secure their release, but is still finding it difficult to sleep. He's in a constant rush or interview, blah, blah, blah. He said Russia is sending out a clear signal saying hands off our part of the Arctic and hands off complaining about our right to drill for oil there. I think they're saying something a little more than that. Don't fucking show up to an oil rig like you got Tom Cruise on the boat. You're going to do some Mission Impossible shit. This is the real world. Jesus Christ, you guys know how dumb I am, right? I know not to go out on a fucking boat and try and board a Russian oil rig. You know? I would just be like that guy in Platoon the whole time. I got a bad feeling about this, man. So we're going out there listening to the mamas and the papas. Some hippie shit. All the leaves are brown. And the sky is gray. And the sky is gray. And these fucking guys start screaming at you in Russian. Dude, the guns they had pointed at them were the shit. I got to tell you that right now. I think that was the Game Over. I think it was called the Game Over 9000. That's what the fuck they were pointing at them. So, you know, what are you going to do? There's a lot of dumb ways to go to prison, but I got to say that's right up there. How awful is it to get arrested for piracy and you didn't even fucking take the time to dress up like one? You know? That would be the only saving grace. I'd be like, the only way I'm going on this mission is if I get that fucking Hamburglar striped shirt, put a patch over my eye, and some sort of cutlass in my fucking mouth. Is that a knife or is that a gun? I don't fucking know. What do you call that? One of those. It's not a sword. It's a fat sword. It's like a meat cleaver that got an erection. Stick that right in your fucking mouth. It's very phallic. And then you climb up the side going, arr, arr, you fucking stop drilling in the Arctic, matey. But instead, you're fucking climbing up the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want you drilling for oil. Okay, all right, easy, guys. Hands up, everybody. Jesus, they're serious. All right, let's get to some advertising here for this week. The Greenpeace 30, everybody. Let's try to keep up on that one. Can you believe it? Who would have thought? Who would have thought you couldn't fucking just pull up to an oil rig in the middle of the fucking ocean? Dude, you couldn't do that to Exxon. At the very least, someone's going to pee on you as you're climbing up the side. Somebody. It's far enough in the ocean, somebody might even take a shit. I don't think cell phone cameras work out there because of the Bermuda Triangle. Dollar Shave Club, everybody. Oh, yeah. I talk about this every damn week. There's so many things in the world that irritate me. Hippies boarding a Russian oil rig and getting charged for piracy and then sitting there staring at their Birkenstocks, shaking their head going, I don't understand. Do you like how much I'm stereotyping them, that they're like this? I'm sure they're hippies 2.0s. Whatever. What else bothers me? The Red Sox beards. I can't tell one from the other. That's been bugging me. And the way I've been living my life lately, very unhealthy. That's been bugging me. But listen, with all that things, with so many things out there that can irritate you, why would you add razors to the list, you fucking moron? Come on. Do the math here. It's time to stop milking your razor blade. I know with brand name razors, you know what you're used to? You're used to paying outrageous prices and exhausting those razors until they start to look like a rusty soda can as you drag it across your face there. It's time to move on. Dollar Shave Club delivers amazing quality blades to your door for just a few bucks a month. You never have to think about it again. They send a pack every month so you can change your blades every week. I love these guys, and your face will love them too. They also have a new product called One Wipe Charlie's. It's a butt wipe from men. And you know what I say? It's about time. And it's classy. Oh, is it classy? You stick your pinky out as you're wiping your bum there. Check out the video for that. It's hilarious. And sign up for your razors today. Go to dollarshaveclub.com/Burr, B-U-R-R. That's dollarshaveclub.com/Burr, B-U-R-R. Or go to billburr.com and click on the Dollar Shave Club banner. All right. Hulu Plus, everybody. You know, the last couple of weeks, I keep saying that they have Breaking Bad on there. And you know what? Evidently, they don't. So why don't I actually go to the friggin' website and try and look it up here. Let's see what they got going on here. Well, you first try 1 week free. Jesus Christ, help me out here. How am I supposed to figure this out? Go fuck yourself. Everybody's trying to get you information. You know, I tried to rent a bicycle here in Boston. Yeah, I did that. I did that. I was going to ride a bike, and I felt good about it. And you guys can say anything you want about me. I don't care. I like riding bicycles in cities. And when I ride them, I like going tra-la-la as I go by pedestrians waiting to cross the street. Makes me smile. So anyways, they have these, you know, they have in New York City, you know, those city bikes, unless you're in a rich neighborhood, and they don't want bicycles in the neighborhood. It's, you know what's amazing about rich people? It's just how much they just don't want to be around other people. And, you know, I 100% get it. I fucking respect that. The fuck out of here, you animals. All right? Do you think I stole all this fucking money to listen to you getting on and off a bicycle? Get the fuck out of here. You're a piece of shit, and I took your 401k. Right? Anyways, Hulu Plus, everybody. No, I'm kidding. So I'll get back to that in a second. So I go to rent this bicycle. So I'm like, all right, what's the deal? I got to stick my credit card in the bike thing. So I go ahead and do it. And then all of a sudden they want my phone number. They want my phone number. I'm just renting a bike. You already have my name and my credit card number. You know who took the bike. What do you need my phone number for? You know who I am. You know when I took it. You know I didn't bring it back. Okay? You have my credit card. That's going to link you to where the fuck I live, and that's it. It's over. I got to give you the bike back. Why do you want my fucking my phone number? Fucking cunts. They just can't make, it's not enough they're making money off the bike. Now they got to get one more piece of information out of you, so then they can then stockpile all those numbers with your credit card information and then sell them to the fucking telemarketers. So I said, you know what? Fuck you, bicycle. I'm not bicycle company. I'm not using it. So fuck them. I don't know if they do that in New York City, but I'm not renting a bike in Boston. Don't give him your phone number, you asshole. I wonder if I could have just made up one. I'm really big on misinformation. You know, when you can get away with it. Always put out other information about yourself. Give yourself a chance. All right, Hulu Plus, everybody. You probably tried Hulu.com. Now with Hulu Plus, you can watch your favorite shows anytime, anywhere. Hulu Plus lets you watch thousands of hit TV shows and a selection of acclaimed movies on your television or on the go with your smartphone or tablet. That's the amazing thing about this, everybody. This is really like watching TV in the future. Like, even when I was a kid, I never even dreamed that you could do something like that. Just walk around watching TV everywhere. It's awesome. It streams in HD for the best viewing experience. With Hulu Plus, you can watch your favorite current TV shows, like Saturday Night Live, Community, Family Guy, and zillion more. Or you can also watch some original programming that Hulu originals, I should say, like The Awesome, starring SNL's Seth Meyers, and Moon Boy, starring Chris O'Dowd from Bridesmaids. Hulu Plus also offers a great selection of acclaimed films. For only $7.99 a month, you can stream as many TV shows and movies as you want, wherever you want. This is the future, people. This is how you watch TV. Right now, you can try Hulu Plus free for 2 weeks when you go to huluplus.com/Bill. All in caps, B-I-L-L, all in caps, right? That's a special offer from my listeners. Make sure you use huluplus.com/Bill so you can get an extended free trial. And they'll know that we sent you. Go to huluplus.com/Bill or click on Hulu Plus, or the Hulu Plus banner on the podcast page on BillBurr.com. All righty. So, back to the fucking podcast. European trip is coming up, everybody. Rumor has it, my agent was talking to me. I think we're going to add not a second, but a third show in London. And for all you people who've been sending me emails from Manchester, England, don't worry. I don't have time this time to do it in the schedule because I think I go to Scotland the next day. But without a doubt, I promise you, when it comes through next year, I'm gonna do a show in Manchester. I just, it's a fucking zillion miles. It's an ocean away. I didn't know how I was gonna sell tickets, so you always go to the major cities. And I've just gotten a bunch of people calling me a cunt, telling me to come to Manchester, and that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. A little bit of interest, a little bit of insults, and I'm like, I like these guys. I'm going to go fucking head up there. Now, forgive me for being stupid here, but Manchester, is that where Man United is from? It's got to be, right? That's crazy to me. You would think that the most successful Premier League team would be in London. Doesn't that make sense? Rather than being in the Worcester of England? I'm really fucking on two levels stepping on landmine here. I'm talking sports when I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm shitting on cities and I have no idea. Oh, Jesus, Manchester. Is that one of those train spotting towns where I'm going to go there and get fucking headbutted and have my ear bit off? I really don't want to deal with that. That's why I feel safe in London. I just feel like it's a bunch of people skipping around drinking tea, and I'm not going to get beat down, you know? That's not on my agenda. Taking a soccer hooligan fucking beat down. I tell you, a long time ago, I read that book, Among the Thugs, and I'm sure it was exaggerated, or even worse, maybe it wasn't. Maybe they toned it down. But, yeah, that was enough for me. That was enough for me. All right. Anyways, I'm just fucking with you guys. I'll definitely, you know, the more cities I can add when I go over there, the more shit I can see, the more people I can reach. Each time I go over to Europe, I'm just going to keep adding countries and cities and that type of thing. That's the game plan, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, by the way, you guys all talked me out of going to Naples. Jesus Christ. I might as well said I was going to fucking Dayton, Ohio. I've never heard a city get trashed. Trashed? Fucking voice is cracking here. The way Naples did. Okay, enough said. Enough said. I got it. So I think I'm going to stay in Rome, and then I think Florence got some good reviews. Venice got some good reviews. Now everything's like, Venice fucking dirty water. I got to go somewhere. Hey, does anybody know a good book on Mussolini? Can recommend a good one. I've just read so much shit about that guy. He reminds me of Paul Verzi. You know, they both have a shaved head. They both think they see things, and they both predict shit, and they prepare for victory, and then they lose. Yeah, that's it. Benito Verzi. Paul Mussolini. I told you that thing when he was either invading someplace in northern Africa or he was going in Greece. And Hitler told him, don't do that shit, all right? And Mussolini's like, yeah, don't worry, we got this, it's all good. He goes out and he buys a white horse to ride through town, getting ready for the victory party, and then they lost. Hey, he's got that big dumb horse. He's got nothing to do. What do you do? He's already, dude, it's going to be a bloodbath. I got it. So I want to read more about this guy. He sounds like quite the character. Speaking of characters, there's a fucking hilarious video. Only because it seems like everybody's drunk and lethargic. The name of the video is Jet Fan Punches Female Patriots Fan in the Face after their victory. Congratulations to the Green Cunts, by the way. That is your Super Bowl, and you know it is. You're not winning it again this year. You guys realize you're coming up on your 50th anniversary of not winning a Super Bowl? Like your golden anniversary. You know, and they said it wouldn't last. Congratulations. When you guys don't win it this year, this is me just pissed because you guys won. You know, you guys jumping around like you did something yesterday. You wait till we come back healthy, you fucks. And that was an excuse. And you know what? When you're losing the number one fucking defensive player on all levels, Vince Wilfork, fucking Mayo, and Aqib Talib. I got to tell you, Geno Smith, dude, that fucking guy. He better get a nickname, you dumb New Yorkers, after you fucking said Sanchez. Can you give one to Geno? You know what? Don't jinx the guy, because that guy looks like he's the real deal, man. I really like that guy as a quarterback, man. And I don't give a fuck, man. Patriots aren't winning shit this year anyways. You know? I don't mean that in a bad way. But I'm a realist, okay? I'm still enjoying the season. Fucking cunts. Anyway, so it's at the end of the game. And so the name of the video is like basically male Jet fan punches female Patriots fan in face. What it really should have said was male Jet fan punches female Patriots fan in the face after female Patriots fan was punching him in the face. For some reason, because you're not supposed to hit a woman in the face, whenever they show these videos, they either cut out that part of the video or they show it and the people on TV never commentate on the fact that the woman was punching this guy in the face. Dude, you got to see this Jets fan. It's fucking hilarious. He's so shit-faced and, lethargic. That's the thing, because everything is just sort of like in slow motion roundhouse. And he takes a lot of punishment, but he never loses focus. I call him the big unflappable, if you watch him. Tim Duncan is the big fundamental. This drunk Jet fan was the big unflappable. And I got to tell you, that female Pats fan, she took that punch like a champ, popped right back up. I don't know what was going on, but that Jet fan, I don't know if he did something. It starts right at the beginning of the video. And he does something, and then it looks like two ladies and some fat guy in a blue shirt are kind of swinging on him. And he's just like in slow motion, like, just punching people in the face. And I don't know. He obviously shouldn't have done it and deserves to be punished. But this is something I think that I've asked before of female fans on this podcast, if I have any. How do you feel about that? Obviously, you should never punch a woman in the face. But, no, you know what? Fuck this. Let me ask a better question. Any women who listen to this podcast, have you ever just gotten mad at a guy in a bar and just started punching him in the face? And when you're doing that, or punching him in the head, when you're doing that, is there any fear that the guy's going to hit you back? Are you literally thinking like, well, you can't hit, I'm a lady, you can't hit me. I'm in the safety zone. Or are you just simply so mad you lost your shit and you're just throwing punches? Because, like I said, I don't think that Jet fan should have done what he did. What he should have done, what a gentleman does when a woman is punching him in the face, is you go with a front kick at like 30% speed. You go with the front kick, 30% power. That's what you do. It's not quite a kick. It's sort of just pushing her off you. You just kind of give one of those. Keeps her at bay. Leg is longer than the arm, But then there's that thing where you got to do it fast enough, because the second you do it, some guys are going to come in and totally overreact because you actually made physical contact with this human being that does not have a penis, has a vagina, yet is throwing punches at you. It's a really weird dynamic. But I got to tell you, the big unflappable, he did all right. He's got to wear a Jets jersey. You guys got to pool some money together after you bail him out. You got to get him a Jets jersey, and on the back you got to have the big unflappable. I don't know. Somebody's probably going to get mad. There is no excuse, none whatsoever. I'm not saying there is, but I don't know. I find that dynamic is interesting. I don't know. I heard a great guy fucking bum the other day. Just walking down the street. Just the way he was begging was great. He had some sort of musical background. And you walk by him, he had this great voice. And he would just go, change, 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 change. I can't even do it the way he did it. Put a smile on your face. He just went right down the scale. I didn't have any money. I only had fucking ATM money, so you got like a couple of 20s in your pocket. It's like, all right, I want to help you, but dude, I'm not trying to help you, I'm trying to get you a sandwich. I'm not trying to fucking buy you, I don't know. What can you get with 20? $20 is a bit much. You ever given a homeless guy like $5 or $10 and they react the same way as if you gave them a quarter, and you kind of get mad? Kind of a Jason Alexander moment where you wanted to get credit. But then you also think like, well, if I don't have a house or an apartment, getting $5 really is not a major step in that direction. It's just maybe I can get the egg and Swiss, the ham and egg. I can get a ham, egg, and cheese as opposed to an egg and cheese. And then I'm going to eat that. And then in 90 minutes, I'm going to be fucking hungry again. So I kind of get it. But it's also kind of annoying. Change. So anyways, World Series starts tomorrow night if you want to jump on my bandwagon. I have the shiniest bandwagon, the newest and shiniest bandwagon in town. Oh, dude, I got in a fucking argument with someone. Really, Bill? What a surprise. Don't come at me with that attitude, all right? I got in this big argument with somebody the other day. They were telling me all about Los Angeles, talking about fake tits and all that type of thing, was and nose jobs. And, I went out to L.A. Everybody's so plastic and fake out there. It's just like, you're a fucking moron. Yeah, and everybody back here just tells the truth, right? Is that what you're telling me? Fucking blows my mind. It just really does. And I'm just like, you know what kills me? As I've lived out there for 6 years, and I'm like, look, I know when you first get there, I know what you do. You go down fucking Sunset Strip, you go down Hollywood Boulevard, yeah, and that's what you see. Okay? You're telling me when you go to the fucking meatpacking district in New York City, it's not a bunch of plastic, phony fucking Paris Hilton types, or whoever the fuck the new one is, of that ilk? Yeah. You go to the fucking club scene with the beautiful people, it's always going to be a bunch of phony people. But I got to tell you, I don't think the plastic surgery is that bad in L.A. And I know all you guys are like, oh my God. And what are you even reacting to? If you fucking, this guy, I lived out there for fucking 6 years, and I'm telling him, dude, it's really not like that. There's a lot of really talented, good people out. It's all, yeah, what the fuck do I know? I just live out there. You've been out there 6 days. I've been out there 6 years. What the fuck would I know? Please, by all means, you tell me about what, I'm somehow missing. I have got to be honest with you. If you really want to see plastic surgery that's out of control, these are my top 3 places. And then there's my wild card pick. I would say Orange County, California, Dallas, Texas, and Miami Beach, Florida. Unbelievable. And then my wild card, the impossible dream, might be, I would say, Phoenix, Arizona, with the fake tits. But even then, I think fake tits are out. Like rollerblades. They're like a 90s thing. At the very least, they don't have them like, you remember those ones they had in the 90s? Oh, Jesus Christ. Those fucking Clint Eastwood vein on the side of them. Yeah, the women fortunately stopped doing that. There's never been a pair of fake boobs that looks better than the real thing, than whatever the original. Real boobs just look way better, regardless of size. Way better. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess when you have a shirt on, nobody can tell, but I don't know. The fuck, that's just weird. That's fucking insane. To take a plastic bag of chemicals and stick that in you, rather than keeping your beautiful, normal ones. I'm pro boobs. Look at me talking nicely about boobs here in October. Oh, by the way, I called it. With the pink scam. It's finally fucking coming out. You guys seeing all these articles? This is all that pink shit, all that breast awareness for breast cancer. I'm tired of that stuff. How can you make fun of it? Everybody coming down on me? You think I'm the bad guy? I'm wearing the black hat in fucking October? I got a link for you guys to check out that I swear to God 100 people have tweeted to me, so it's not my find. I'm not going to take credit for it, but this is how it works with that pink shit. It's basically whatever they sell. Say they sell a pink football jersey, NFL jersey. You buy a Tony Romo pinky, right? Commie Pinko fucking jersey, right? Basically like 10% of the wholesale, not the retail price on the jersey, not what you pay, the $80, $100, whatever the fuck it is. The wholesale, which is probably, we'll say $35 maybe. What does it cost them after the kid in the sweatshop makes the fucking thing? I don't know. We'll just say $35. So 10% of that. So if it's a $100 jersey retailed for you, 10% of the wholesale, $35. That's like they donate $3.50, and then they pocket the other $96.50. And then it goes over to the commie pinkos there, right? They take that $3.50. Now they have their entire infrastructure on all the people that are making money trying to raise awareness like that's their job. That's how they pay their rent. That's how they get themselves a yacht. That $3.50 has to be thrown into the stockpile to pay all those people for their pink cubicles and their pink staplers and all of that shit. And by the end of it, I don't know what you have left. So there you go. There you go. It's just one big sea of shit. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I really don't. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. I think people are aware of it. And I just find it to be this weird thing where you have to be that aware of it. Like, it's more important than... It's like they're jockeying for positions in, like, you know, this disease March Madness. You know, they're running up the score so they can get the number 1 seed so they can play a 16 rather than being like a 5, you know, and playing a 12. I don't know. I didn't do the fucking math on that. All right, let's get into the... Let's get into the fucking letters. The letters for the week. I need a man's advice. Well, what the fuck are you emailing me for? Longtime fan, recent subscriber to the podcast. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Well, I never promote it. You know, dude, why would you know about my fucking podcast? Isn't there like 9 zillion things on the, you know, give yourself a break. There's a zillion things on the internet. There's free porn on the internet. The very fact that you even listen to 2 seconds of this is an unbelievable compliment. Anyways, he said, I'm a recent subscriber, but I've obsessively caught up and listened to like 5 months of Monday morning podcasts. Breaking Bad, Date Night, Chappelle Show, all your stand-ups, all your recently my hometown Minneapolis. Not a huge football fan. What are we getting to here? All right. Well, thank you for... Oh, there was an arrow. Said start here. Thank you for all those compliments, sir. All right. He says, hope you can see the arrow down. Emoji. I love emojis. Also tipsy for courage to write this. I don't know what the fuck that means. He's spelling shit wrong. Anyways, he said, I've been manifesting feelings for one of my best guy friends of 15 years now. I'm 30 years old, and it seems like a no-brainer. Oh, this guy's drunk. Braining? Well, this woman's drunk. Whoever the fuck this is. I'm 30 years old, and it seems like a no-braining that as friends, we make the go at seeing if it could be more. Oh, Jesus. Let me see if I can fucking get through this. This is like an English person or something who's drunk. I feel like what's holding me back are I'm not 100% physically attracted to him. I'm worried if it doesn't work out, I risk the chance of losing a great friend. After a night of hanging out and drinking, I texted him, so why have we never messed around in our adult life? To which he responded, great question, I'm not sure. Jesus. To which I said, your what? Your epilepsy? ELLIPSIS? That's not epilepsy. Your ellipsis indicates an omission of words. You know, people, you know I'm fucking dumb. Don't use this. What the fuck is that? Ellipsis. What? I got to look this up. Ellipsis. You know, a lot of people are laughing, but a lot of people also want to hear the definition. Ellipsis is a series of dots that usually indicate an intentional omission of words, sentence, or whole sections. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. My world, that's ... I thought that said epilepsy. You know what it is? I start reading a word, and when I don't know what it is, I panic like Mayor Menino, and I just throw out a fucking word. Great question. He said, I'm not sure, ... To which point I said, your ellipsis indicates an omission of words, ... All right, you know what? Right there, I'm not fucking you. I'm assuming this is a woman at this point. Yeah. Anybody who uses the word, you're not even that to use the word ellipsis. I should own up to my own stupidity. Or epilepsis. Indicates an omission of words. Right there, you're already putting him on the defensive. You know, you're already fucking, like, mind-fucking him. Anyways, he said, hoping to get him to make the text move. He hasn't. Oh, you thought that if you wrote... I'm just going to keep saying ... because I'm paranoid. Everybody's laughing because I'm saying it wrong. Your ... indicates an omission of words ... She says, hoping to get him to make the next move ... He hasn't. So is it on me to make the next move? Is the risk of ruining the relationship not worth it? Is it even worthy of your podcast? What do I do? The person says. I feel like regardless of if you read this or not, this is where I say thanks and go fuck yourself. All right. Well, look, if you actually seriously want to explore a relationship with somebody, it's probably not a good idea to start the relationship after a night of drinking with texting. I would think. I think that's a sober move. Now, if you just want to fuck the dude, then yeah, drunk texting is great. But I would leave out the big words in case he's a dummy like me. I don't know. What is the next move? Well, if you want to pursue it, I would bring up the text. Said, sorry, I was a little drunk when I texted you, but I was, You know what? Don't do this. This whole thing is set up wrong. You just wrote, why have we never messed around in our adult life? You didn't say, how come have you never taken me to a movie? You've basically, the relationship you're setting up here is a fuck buddy. So if that's what you want, I would say full steam ahead. If that isn't what you want, I don't know how to finesse around the drunk text that you sent. So why have we never messed around in our adult life? Great question. I'm not sure. Your ellipsis, I'm saying that right, indicates an admission of words. Who the fuck would ever text that? The guy's already drunk. He probably looked at what? He probably fucking held the phone up to his drunk roommate. What does that say? Huh? Why is she talking about epilepsy? I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. But if you want to hook up with them, it's there. It's there. Come on, you're a female. Jesus Christ, how hard can it be? You putting it out there like that? You're all set. As far as there being a love connection, I don't see it. I would do something different. Go fucking take a cooking class together. You got to do some I'm taking you seriously type of stuff. I don't know. You're not that physically attracted to the guy? You're drunk texting him. You know what? You need some halftime adjustments. That's what I would do. All right? You're better than this. You can't go hook up with a guy that you're attracted to. Don't settle for less, sweetheart. All right? You need to sober up like me. You need to get out of the fog. I'm doing it this week. You do it too. Go hang out with some different people. Go find a good-looking chap that you're attracted to. And, go fucking have a cup of tea with them or some shit, whatever you do. I'm guessing you're from somewhere else because just the way some of the expressions beyond that word I couldn't read that I've never heard. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Anyways, that gave me a headache. All right. Advice dealing with racist family. Bill, I'm a big fan and I need advice about a problem you may have experienced. My girlfriend is a different race than me and my family is reacting in a racist way about it. I didn't have that problem, thank God. The problem is I am very close to my family. I usually well, yeah, of course you are. I usually talk to my parents once a day, so this means I have to deal with their crap on a daily basis. I love your grandmother comes to town bit, and that's similar to the kind of bullshit that I'm dealing with on a daily basis. Here's the backstory. My family is Jewish, but not religious. My parents are from Russia and are old school white. As far as they see it, racism is just the way it is, and there is no shame in telling it like it is by making ignorant statements. My folks told me exact words that they want my girlfriend to be Jewish, but My folks told me exact words that they want my girlfriends to be Jewish, but that they would settle for someone white. Did you leave something out there, sir? That doesn't make sense to me. Said my girlfriend is Lebanese/Mexican. Oh, wait a second. Oh, your family is Jewish. All right, now I get it. Sorry. So fucking dumb this week. My folks told me that they want my girlfriends to be Jewish, but they would settle for someone white. My girlfriend is Lebanese/Mexican. Ever since I mentioned her to my parents, they've been making all kinds of racist comments about her. They hate us, or why can't you date normal people? Oh, Jesus. And there will be problems, you'll see. So I'm stuck. I can't dump my girlfriend because I love her. And 2, we have a great relationship. And 3, dumping her just because of racist bullshit would make me a hypocrite. But I can't cut off my parents because I love them too. And they have otherwise been wonderful and supportive all my life. I've tried explaining that my girlfriend is not a problem and that she won't change my relationship with them. But my folks keep repeating the same racist bullshit. Any advice for dealing with my folks would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, and looking forward to seeing you the next time you're in New York City. All right, well, dude, you got to live your life. You got to do what's right for you. And, hopefully your parents will come around. But here's the deal, dude. You're going to outlive your parents. So they're going to be long gone. And if you do everything that they want you to do, then when they're gone, you're living the life they wanted you to live, rather than the life that you wanted to live. Now, if what they want you to do and what you want to do overlap, then fucking by all means, full steam ahead. But if you really love this girl, then I would stay with that. All right? What are you going to do? The fuck you going to do? Fuck people. Fuck what they think. Bunch of fucking mouth-breathing morons. Why would you even listen to me? Look at me, I'm a moron, but I'm not a moron when it comes to that shit. Fuck people. Live your life and let them deal with it. Jesus. Fucking relationships are hard enough. You don't need that shit. Tell your parents to grow up. All right, girlfriend sleeping over. All right, hey, Bill, I'm 26, and my girlfriend of about 3 months has been staying at my house 4 to 6 nights a week. Jesus Christ. This started about the second week we were dating when I asked her to stay over. I only meant for that night. I gave it time to get used to someone being in my bed. It's killing me. She lives with her dad, and I understand why she would rather stay with me. She only has a toothbrush in my house, so it's not like we moved in together, but I have never lived with a girlfriend before. I feel like the relationship moved too fast. The worst part is I have to get up for work at about 6 a.m. and feel like I have to tiptoe around so I don't wake her and get dressed. And I have to get dressed in the dark. I'm also tired in the day from lack of sleep. I've dropped subtle hints when she hasn't spent the night, like I slept so good last night. That's fucking hilarious. I also started to be loud in the morning and turning on a lamp. I think she got the hint, but nothing has changed. I asked my roommate and his girlfriend for advice, but it seemed kind of blunt. My roommate's girlfriend is in college, so his girlfriend is only there on the weekends, and he misses her not being there, so he thinks I'm being a bitch. I don't want to break up with her. Just find a nice way of saying, go the fuck home, or I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for the advice. By the way, does everyone say go fuck yourself at the end, or do you add that? No, people say go fuck yourself. Yeah, this is the deal. You sound like you're a younger person, and yeah, it's one of the hardest things you have to learn. Is how to say what you're saying, say what you're feeling, knowing that the other person doesn't want to hear it, but you say it in a healthy way. So I would just say, Jesus Christ. Just say, listen, we got to talk about something. And she'll say what? And it's just like, listen, I love when you're over here. I love spending time with you, but 4 to 6 nights a week, it's affecting my sleep and, my job and that type of thing. So, I'd like to have it be more than like 2 nights a week. It just kind of moved a little too fast for me. And then she's like, what are you saying? What are you saying? Blah, 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 blah? And you just stay. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't like you. I'm just saying it moved too quickly, and this is on me. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, and I didn't know how to convey it. I know I'm 26, but, this is an area in my life that I need to work on, so I'm trying to get better at this. I'm just trying to communicate with you what would make me happy so we can be happy. And then, if she wants to pout and be like, wait, if you don't want me over here, then, I just won't be over here. And then, what the fuck are you going to do? You've only seen her for 3 months. If she's going to act like a fucking baby, then let her. But you mentioned that she lives with her dad, and you understand why she would rather stay with me. So is that guy a dick? So if that guy's a dick, then, she's like a stray cat, and you gave her some milk, and now she's at your door every fucking day. That doesn't mean she likes you. That's not a fucking healthy reason for her to be over there 4 to 6 times a week. If she's over there 4 to 6 times a week because she loves you, that's one thing. But if she's over there 4 to 6 times a week because her dad's a fucking asshole, then she's just kind of being codependent. So, but that's a whole other can of worms, and I don't bring up that part. Do not bring up her dad, by the way, on any fucking level when you tell her. Just say, listen, this moved really quickly, and all the bullshit that I just said. Just say it that way, and if she's going to cry, then like Hootie and the Blowfish said a long time ago, let her cry. All right? Just let her fucking cry, and, that's what they do. When they get upset, they cry. So it doesn't mean you're a bad guy. Just understand that she's crying because you conveyed what's going to make you happy. Can you imagine if you did that? If the shoe was on the other foot and she was just saying, listen, you're watching ESPN, you watch SportsCenter like 3 times in a row. It's the exact same show. Can't you just watch it once? How many times do you have to look at these highlights? What do you think she would do if your bottom lip started quivering and you started crying and then tried to put the entire relationship on that one little thing? Do you think she'd have any fucking guilt? I don't think she would, so neither should you. Granted, watching ESPN 3 times in a row and actually saying, hey, could you not stay over here as much as, they're not on the same level. But you know what I'm saying. So good luck to you, sir. Just write down on a piece of paper. That's what I used to do because I wasn't good at it. I just wrote it down on a piece of paper, everything that I wanted to say, and I would draw a smiley face above it so I would remember not to say it in an angry fucking way. I know that sounds stupid, but it worked for me. So good luck to you, sir. All right. 2 guys and a lady. 2 guys and a girl. All right. Hey there, brother man Bill. Love your show. My wife loves your stand-up ever since I showed her Let It Go. I've got a situation on my hands here that I would love to hear your input. I had a falling out with one of my closest friends about 6 years ago. It was all because of a girl that he said was his first love and apparently lost his virginity with. The girl and I hit it off, so we started going out. We didn't want to hurt his feelings since we were all best friends, but after he found out, he wanted nothing to do with us, which is understandable. There's nothing worse than somebody banging somebody you used to be in love with, right? And then they come to you in a mature way. It's the last thing you want. You want them to sneak around so you could be like, how dare you? I thought you were friends. Well, they actually come, listen, this is just something that we wanted to talk to you about because we value our friendship with you the same way we value the feeling that we both, and they're just being mature, so you have to fucking sit there and not call them cunts. That's the worst. All right, plowing ahead. As the relationship grew, she told me that she never was intimate with him and that he didn't even know. As the relationship grew, she told me that she was never intimate with him and that he didn't even know he liked her that way. Oh, and that she didn't. You left that out there. That she didn't even know that he liked her that way. Fast forward to present day, I'm married to the same girl and have 2 dogs and in the process of buying our first home together. Out of the fucking blue, my friend contacts me via Facebook and keeps asking me to go out with him. When I say that my wife wants to tag along too, he keeps repeating the phrase, we got to talk, man to man before we can start anew. I just got all fucking turned around in there. What the fuck just happened? All right, the wife loves it. Your relationship grew. Dude, you fucked up a pronoun in there, and that just threw me right over the cliff. As the relationship grew, she told me she was never intimate with them. Now, wait a minute. This guy said he lost his virginity to her? Jesus Christ. It's like a soap opera. So you married the girl, you got 2 dogs, you're in the process of buying first. Out of the blue, my friend contacts me via Facebook and keeps asking me to go out with him. Oh, to have a drink. All right. When I say that my wife wants to tag along too, he keeps repeating the phrase, we got to talk man to man before we start anew. Should I go? No. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't because he's a fucking weirdo. He sounds like he still has a lock of her hair someplace. Got to start man to man. Dude, give me he's still fucking, wait a sec. Why does he want to hang out with you? If he could walk away that easily, how good of friends were you? You know, if you guys just watch games together because you worked together, you went to school for a couple of years together, I mean, I think it's a fucking wrap. Sounds like you got a great thing with your wife. Why do you want to bring this guy over? And then what? Then what? He wants to see what she looks like? That's weird, dude. That's that single white female shit. I wouldn't. Should you go? No, I wouldn't go. Fuck him. All right? This is the deal. You want to hang out with us? We're a couple. See us that way. Other than that, you know, I can't fucking help you. Does that make sense? Yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't go. Stay there with your wife. All right. 3-way relationship. Sir Billiam of Orange. I like that one. It's very, I feel like I just got knighted with a fucking creamsicle. Thanks for the podcast, man. I'll try to keep this short. So, my girlfriend and I, you know what? I forgot to read the other advertising there. Hold on a second. Let me fucking read this real quick. E-voice, everybody. If you're an entrepreneur and a customer calls, do you want to seem like you're in a high-rise window view fancy pants office? Or do you want them to know you're sitting there in your underwears? With eVoice, you can create the appearance of an entire building. Sales, customer service, tech support, you name it, they'll think you got it. Give your customers the royal treatment with eVoice. eVoice will forward your business calls to your home, mobile, or any number you choose. Wherever you are, eVoice will find you. Don't have time to take a call? No biggie. It's routed to your voicemail, and you can read it at your convenience as an email. eVoice not only gives you an edge over the competitors, it takes away the edge the big companies have over you right now. That's the big selling point right there for me. I don't know about you, but that's the one I love. Anyways, and right now, you can try eVoice for free for 30 days. Go to eVoice.com or just go to the podcast page at BillBurr.com and click on the eVoice banner. Last but certainly not least, Stamps.com, everyone. Pretend you have a wad of cash in your hand. Now imagine throwing it in the trash. All right? That's exactly what you're doing if you're leasing one of those expensive postage meters for your small business. Long-term commitments, maintenance, and reset fees, expensive ink. It's all crazy. I know a better way. Use Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, you can get all the benefits of a postage meter and more at a fraction of the cost. Just use your own computer and printer to get official U.S. postage for any envelope, any package, any class of mail. Plus, no more time-consuming trips to the post office. Everything you would do at the post office, you can do it right at home from your own desk with Stamps.com. I use Stamps.com to send out my DVDs, to send out my tour T-shirts, and to send out my new fancy pants posters that I'm going to have for my upcoming shows in D.C., Philly, and New York. Right now, use my last name, Burr, B-U-R-R, for this special offer. No risk trial plus a $110 bonus offer. Includes a digital scale and up to $55 free postage. Don't wait, you son of a bitch. Go to Stamps.com right now before you do anything else. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Burr, B-U-R-R. That's Stamps.com. Enter Burr. All right, back to the final letter of the podcast here. Hey, how about those Bruins going down to Florida? Showing those 2 teams down there how the game's played. 3-way relationship, Sir Billiam of Orange. Thanks for the podcast, man. I'll try to keep this short. So my girlfriend and I are 25 and have been together for about 4 years. Things aren't great, but they aren't horrible either. Recently, we've started hanging out more with her best friend. And whenever we hang out, it's always a great time. Her friend has been in a bit of a relationship dry spell lately. And recently, my girlfriend told me that they've been discussing the possibility of us starting a 3-way relationship. All right. Okay, I don't need to read any more. Do it. Oh, wait, he says, my girlfriend and I have already gone down this road before with minimal complications, but that was primarily a sex-only relationship, whereas this new one would probably be more serious. What are you, fucking Jack Tripper? How would it be more serious? You going to live with the two of them? That was a Three's Company reference for anybody under the age of 50. The problem is I'd really like to date the friend. I think that we could make this trio work, but I could see myself liking the friend more than my current girlfriend and fucking the whole thing up for everyone. I also think that breaking up with my girlfriend after 4 years just to date her best friend is a cunt move and therefore is off the table. Finally, the fucking question. Sorry. So should I encourage this three-way, as it's the only way I'll ever get to date the friend, which seems quite cunty, or should I just break up with the girlfriend, forget about the whole thing, and move west to start fresh? Thanks again and go fuck yourself. P.S. Come do a gig in Maine before you get too big for your freckles. And only do stadium gigs. First of all, sir, you are a fucking hero, and you are living a life right now that most men only fantasize about, myself included. That's fucking tremendous. That is a tremendous situation to have yourself in. You know what I say? I say you fuck them both, then you dump her, and then you move west and start afresh. That's what you do. And that's not a dirty move, okay? Because what your girlfriend is doing, all right, she's into women, she's into both, but you're not going to marry this woman, all right? This girl, she's rogue. She's a renegade. She's going to get a pilot's license, fly around the fucking world. This is Amelia Earhart, man. You don't tie this woman down. All right? Fuck that. You're not going to marry her. You know you're not. But you want to fuck her friend. All right? So why don't you just do it? I say you fuck them both. All right? It's not a cunt move. They brought it up. You don't think your girlfriend's being selfish here? She's not. She's sitting there risking her friendship with her girlfriend to drag you into the fold. The whole thing's there's no fucking relationship here, sir. You're a fuckstick. And by all means, let them use you as such. Get yourself some condoms. Have a great time. I'd have my suitcase packed right outside the fucking bedroom door. Right? Then do the Porky Pig. Yeah. That's all, folks, and you're fucking out of there. God bless you. God bless you. But that's, Jesus Christ, people shit on Maine. People make fun of that state. That's considered a problem in Maine, everybody. It's God's country up there. Blue potatoes, fresh air. Fucking threesomes. They got to do something to stay warm. All right, that's the podcast for this week, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm going to fucking, I don't know, go get myself some green juice or something. I'm laying off the stoves. I'm laying off the booze. It's feast or famine with me. All right? I'm done with this shit. I'm somehow still in great shape, though. I don't know what happened. It's probably the liquid diet there. All right, here's the wrap-up, everybody. Now that the show's over, don't forget to sign up for your free trial of Hulu Plus. Cannot stress that enough, people. This is TV watching for the future. Okay, Hulu Plus lets you binge on thousands of hit TV shows anytime, anywhere on your TV, PC, smartphone, or tablet. Support this podcast, damn it, and get an extended free trial of Hulu Plus when you go to the podcast page at BillBurr.com and click on the Hulu Plus banner, or go to huluplus.com /Bill. That's huluplus.com/Bill. All right. So I got some great gigs coming up. And I'm playing 3 legendary theaters. I'm going to be at Constitution Hall, Constitution Hall, right down the street from the Federal Reserve, everybody. You know, I want to take pictures and sell DVDs in front of the Federal Reserve after my show. I know I won't be able to, all right? And judging by the Greenpeace 30, I don't feel like getting arrested for any sort of fucking terrorism or whatever. But let me get to my podcast page here so I can get you the dates on these. These are 3 awesome, just going to be legendary nights for myself. Here we go. All right, on this November 7th, Dark Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C. Now, here's the deal with that one, everybody. That one is, that's where Eddie Murphy taped Delirious. All right? Enough said. I did that I've performed there one other time, but I was there with Jim Norton, Jim Brewer, and Dave Attell on the Anti-Social Network tour. It was awesome. And I was really hoping when I came out there they'd have that electric blue carpet. For some reason, I feel like Eddie had the blue carpet. But I think it was just a stage, and it was awesome. So I thought I'd never get to go there again. So the fact that I'm going to be there, it's going to be an extra special show, and really looking forward to it. And then on the 8th, I'm doing the Beacon, 2 shows at the Beacon Theater. And then on the 9th, I'm doing 2 shows at the Tower Theater. It's just going to be awesome. Beacon Theater, obviously, you know, Allman Brothers do the Beacon run every fucking year there, and I've done a number of benefits there. I did when I did the Night of Too Many Stars, when I did the Steve Jobs bit. That's where I taped that one. So it's amazing to be able to come back there and that people are buying that many tickets. So I want to thank all you guys for that. And as always, dude, I called it Verzi, New Jersey's own Paul Verzi. Paul Benito Mussolini Verzi will be opening for me. And it's just going to be an awesome time. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I got feel this whole new chunk of material coming. So I'm beyond psyched to go out and, you know, work it out this week in L.A. and have it ready to go in November. All right, guys, that's the podcast. Who's playing tonight? The G-Men, the Giants, trying to not go 0-7. Dude, Paul Verzi is the greatest Giants fan of all time. He, no matter how 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4, after every fucking week, they're 0-4. Dude, I'm telling you right now, they're going to finish 9-7. The Giants are going to go 9. You heard it here first. They're going 9-3. The rest. He was saying last night, I was hanging out with him. He was still talking positive. He says they're 0-6. He goes, they're going to win this game. I think he's going to say that they're going to finish 8-8. All right? Fucking phenomenal fan. I got to respect him for that. Other than that, I make fun of everything else he does. All right, that's it. Go fuck yourselves. I'll see you.